What's going on, people? It's your boy Spud the Barber coming to you one more time for your next episode of What's Going On. Today, I want to talk about a topic that we've been talking about for a few months now, several months. And that topic is Black Lives Matter. I truly agree. I truly support every bit of it in every sense of the word. Black lives do matter. But I don't want us to believe that in just words. I want us to believe it and act it out in our actions. You know, we talk about Black Lives Matter, but the police is not killing black folks nowhere near the alarming rate that we're killing each other. You know, we got to take into consideration that if we want somebody to believe that we matter as a race, as a people, then we got to show that. We can't just talk about it. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I'm quite sure everybody across the nation, definitely the majority, is experiencing the same thing that I experienced in my hometown, in my local area. Every time I cut my local news on, I heard the same thing. Breaking news, breaking news. Somebody done got shot. Huh? It's at least 3 people a day getting shot, if not killed, in my region alone. In my local viewing area, that's what's going on. And it's my people killing my people, shooting my people. And if it ain't just us, that's what they're showing. So that's the image that they're putting out on us. If it's a lie and they're telling a lie, then the evidence is holding it up. Because I know several people who are experiencing this. They're advertising it to let us know that our words don't mean nothing. We just want them to stop shooting us, stop killing us. Why? So we can do it to ourselves. It ain't making sense, people. Come on now. We all know that we are better than that. All the disputes don't have the end in gunplay, man. It ain't got to be that way. You want to shoot something that bad, you that mad, join the military. They'll let you shoot all day. All day. Give you somebody to kill. Let you shoot the biggest guns they can make. But stop killing your own people, man. I understand it's pent up aggression. I understand they treat you wrong. They're unfair as a race to your kind, to my kind, what have you. But that don't mean for you to act out like this. This ain't proving nothing, brother. Sisters. And I say it to both because I've seen some disturbing stuff on this social media. For example, some young girl just stabbed another young lady in the Walmart. Then they get on the phone here and brag about it. Oh well, if she dead, she dead. F her, this, that, and the third. What in the world? What you mean, F her, and if she dead, she dead. But if it's your people who got stabbed, it ain't like that then. You don't want to hear that then. These young girls had the audacity to get on there. I'm sorry, people. I ain't saying it like that. What you mean? You done already said it. What you think? You gonna cut me and stop the bleeding at the same time? It don't happen like that. You dealing with people in their emotions. And violence begets violence. Especially when you come at it like that. F her. If she did, she did. What kind of mess is that? You taking a life. You don't want nobody to take yours. Most of all, you don't want nobody to take your loved ones. Because you're going to try to seek revenge. That's how you going to feel. You're going to want some revenge. You want some get back. Come on now. Does everything have to end in violence? Just because y'all had a disagreement? Nobody know how to walk away? Nobody? Are you afraid to walk away because of what you think somebody's going to say about you? If that's the case, you don't know who you are to start with. You're looking for somebody to validate you to start with. When you woke up this morning, you didn't know who you were. When you went to bed last night, you didn't know who you were. You didn't know what kind of man or type of woman you was. You need somebody to tell you. So you go out and make actions so somebody can say that you are this or you are that. But you don't like it when somebody say, look at this fool. Look what this fool done done. Look how this fool they got him or herself locked up. Now, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We was depending on this person. Because that person was a resource to help this family continue. But you take yourself out of the equation. Because you being selfish. You're being selfish. But once again, I tell you, you say Black Lives Matter. Not just the life that you're trying to take, but what about the lives of the people in your circle? They black. They don't matter. They don't matter. It don't matter they gonna need you, your kids, when school time comes. Need some clothes, need some advice, need some support, need a leader, a director, a supporter. How they gonna get all this? How that black life gonna get all that if you ain't around to give it to them? Black lives matter. Let all the black lives matter. But let the ones in your circle matter the most, and maybe you'll stop messing around in somebody else's circle. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Day in and day out. News come on 3 times a day. And every single time, maybe 4, and every single time, breaking news. Breaking news. There was a shooting over such and such. Somebody got shot at such and such. Come on, y'all. Black lives do matter. All lives matter. But I'm black and I'm proud to say Black Lives Matter because that's my race. And just like any race, yes, I want my race to continue also. But it's not going to continue on at the pace you're going. How long will this go on before the killing outnumber the births? You're going to wipe yourself out. You're going to wipe yourself out with this rigmarole. And if you don't wipe yourself out as a race and existence, you'll wipe yourself out where your existence don't count. Come on now. Think about some of these things you're doing when you get angry. Think about the consequences. Think about that Black Lives Matter. Think about it so much till you just take that on and say, my family matter. I matter because they matter. I matter, so I'm going to make sure that if I say they matter, I'm going to do what it takes to make sure that they're all right. But you can't do that if you're not here. If you want to say Black Lives Matter, that's fine. But tell yourself the most important thing. Your life matters. Your life matters. Your life matters to the point that you need to be here. Not dead, not incarcerated, not walking around lost. Oblivious to what you're doing to yourself. You ain't got to be dead for them. You just got to be out the way. Graveyard, wreck yard, it don't make them no difference. You know what the wreck yard is. Huh? Come on now. Graveyard, wreck yard, it's all the same to them. They just want your ass out the way. Don't help them. Don't help them do what you say you don't want done. You don't want them to harm us? harm your people, your race, most of all, you don't want them to harm you, stop helping them. Stop putting the bullet in the gun for them. They can't do nothing to you that you don't let them. Somewhere you have to think about your actions, the consequences. If Black Lives Matter, man, let's act like it matter. Ladies, let's act like ladies. Gentlemen, let's act like gentlemen. Yes, everybody gets mad. Everybody gets upset. But that shit passes, man. You cannot keep giving away your freedom for a cause that you support verbally, but not through your actions. Your actions and your words are not matching up. If you think I'm wrong, sit back and look at what's going on. I know it's not my TV when the news come on, the only one that's showing all these shootings. I know it's not. And we're not even in the biggest city in the United States, nowhere near it. But look at what we get on a daily basis. To the point we're almost immune to. We expect it. We expect to get that now. Come on now. We cannot continue to go on this path of self-destruction. Because that's what it is, self-destruction. We have an opportunity to stop doing it. Whatever he said is just words. Whatever she said is just words. Let the words be words. Let it roll off you like water roll off a duck. Because it's words. You can let it go and continue on your path out here to do something prosperous, something meaningful, something worthwhile. Or you can go on in there and think about it for the next several years, whatever it may be. But come on, people. Enough is enough. Black lives do matter. All lives matter. Preservation of my race is important. Just like preservation of the next race is important to that race. And it should be that way for all people. Because your race is your family, and that's how you feel about your family. Your family comes first. Your race is your family, even though they don't live in your household with you. When you need someone to connect to, the first thing you try to connect to is the kind just like you. And it's always at home first. And you connected with them visually first because you see they're like you, they look like you. And then you get to know them and you realize they're just like you. And you notice it so much that now you say, well, there's people, other shades that's just like me. Huh? People are going to be people. It's going to always be good and bad. Always. But you have a choice on which side of the fence you want to be on. Black Lives Matter. More than you could ever imagine. Not only do they matter for today, but they're in need, desperate need for the future. Black lives need to be treasured, not disposed of so easily like a bag of trash, man. They're already doing their part to keep us out the game. Do not assist them. Do not assist them. Do not assist them in their efforts. The more of us that's gone, the less of us they have to worry about. The Klan, man, wasn't killing this fast. They won't killing this fast. They was killing, I believe me. But they won't killing this fast. The slave owners definitely won't killing this fast because they needed us. They seen value in us that we don't even see in ourselves no more. We don't even understand the power we got in our own hands of our own lives. We got the intelligence. We got the knowledge. We got the skill. But we're lacking the willpower. And it doesn't have to be this way. Come on, people. Tighten up. What's going on? If Black Lives Matter, act like it. Act like it. I want to challenge each and every one of you to do a kind act. If it's just a word, holding the door, giving $1 to a stranger. To a pretty stranger for no reason. Maybe that'll help you understand that life matters. Being courteous to someone you don't know. Have an understanding of a person's situation that you don't know. Because all people of all races are going through something. It's not a living ass that ain't going through something. And if they're not going through it now, it's because they just came out of it on their way to the next one. It's always going to be a situation. That's life. But those bad situations make you appreciate the good situations. But the bad situations doesn't mean that it has to end a life. In any form or fashion, it doesn't have to be that way. We're going to all perish. We came here to leave. But do we have to take each other out? It ain't necessary. It ain't necessary. Black Lives Matter. My life matters. Your life matters. My family life matters. Your family life matters. My race matters. Your race matters. We all matter. Because without one, the other one wouldn't survive. It's just simple as that. It's just that simple. Black Lives Matter. But let's not just say it. Let's show it. Please. Once again, before I go, I'm going to ask you all, please remember to step out there and do something about that challenge. Like I said, for a total stranger. Hold the door. Everybody don't have money. I understand.